Before we get to today's video, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that participated in 322 Threads giveaway number 2. It is now officially over. All of the entries are now shipped over to our third-party sweepstakes company that will then go through and pick the winner. I should know here in the next week. The holiday weekend this past weekend really threw a monkey wrench into everything. But again, I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting the brand, and trying to grow this thing as big as we can. That being said, what would you guys like to see as future giveaways if you were to have an option? Obviously, this one was not snowmobile related, which I know a lot of you guys are. So what would you guys like to see as a giveaway? What would you see be like, wow, that I'm going to go and buy some stuff and get entered in? On top of that, you see the NITRO trailer tie-down bar holder. I got to pick 2 winners from that because I did release that 2 weeks, so I have to pick winners for them. And then on top of all that, Heydays is this weekend. I'm recording this Wednesday. I will be in Minnesota on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Heydays. So if you see me, if you see Bruce, make sure to say hi. He's going with Whitney, who's a good friend of ours, who just became a Polaris ambassador, so kudos to her. Good job. I'm going with Upstate Blake, Tony Cat, and our buddy Ryan. But anyway, back to today's video. Thank you guys so much. Guys, and welcome back. So if you watched, I don't know if it'll be the exact last video, but if you've watched previous video, I just hooked up my new truck to my new trailer, and in that video I said my plan is to not be towing with that. And what I have behind me is potentially, it's not set in stone yet, this is potentially my tow vehicle for my NITRO snowmobile trailer this year. Long story short, it's a friend of mine. They bought it. They don't use it. It had a wrap on it. I told them that I would take the wrap off, and we're gonna kind of go well, I'm gonna take the wrap off today, and then we're gonna go through it and kind of see if we can make this thing roadworthy. It's a badass unit, to say the least. I'm pretty sure it's a 2014 International Sport chassis, I think it's what it's called. And what's crazy about this one, and you don't see that very often, it's actually 4-wheel drive. So it's kind of the ultimate sled tow rig. It's obviously huge and it's overkill for my little trailer, but at the same token, it's kind of probably be awesome because I don't even know it's going to be there. But this thing is a behemoth. It's in really good shape. It only has 58,000 miles on it. Again, 4-wheel drive. The body, like, it's wild how clean this thing is. It's like it was never used. I don't know what it was used for prior. I don't think they know either. But the thing is just, it's big girl. Obviously the wrap, which makes me think it was potentially like a, hauled a race boat or something. Maybe that was like the scheme of the boat. I don't really know. It's got a cowl hood, everything on it. It's big international. It's got an international motor. We thought it had Durmex in it, but we quickly realized that it did not. But this girl is big. It's got American Force wheels on it, but it's dirty. It doesn't get used. But I mean, it is really sweet. It's got 4 captain's chairs. They're heated. And I mean, it's just a unit. So we're gonna go ahead here and unwrap it. Which again, if you can see, I've barely been out here at all and I am already drenched. It's very hot, which I mean is the point. And I did this one little fender already, and it's coming off. The longer it sits in the heat, the easier it's coming off. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and get this side done, and then depending on where the sun goes, I will flip-flop it and try and get it done. But we are just pulling away here. It's coming off pretty decent. It's leaving a little bit of glue, which I mean, he's got a really good friend that's a really good detailer. But if you guys know how to get this glue off without kind of hurting anything, let me know, put it down in the comments. But I'm just gonna put some music on and kind of run through this thing and see how far we get. I'll give you guys an update in a little bit. Once I start, I normally cannot stop. So luckily it came off really easy. I'm dying here, but it came off easy. The heat is definitely helping, but like these big pieces, like the doors, I mean, they came literally right off. These boxes on the back, all pretty much for the most part one piece for the whole thing. Well, each door was one, and then the outline was one. So super easy. The where the lights are around the bottom, that was kind of annoying. And I got to go back, and like the wrap was behind these handles and behind the mirror. So I got to pull them off a little bit and go from there. But it's very, very, very white underneath here. Obviously you can see the hard line, so we'll have to get it detailed if we do anything. And we definitely need some tint, but it is like night and day difference. Better than what it looked like. So I'm gonna spin it around and get the other side in the sun, and I'm just gonna keep pulling and pulling and pulling. So luckily, I mean, that was only probably 30 or so minutes, so much easier than I would hoped. The only one bad spot, did pull the paint off, is this. It doesn't even look like it looks like spray paint, honestly, so might have to get that one redone. But aside from that, everything held up really good. One good thing about wrap is it does protect the paint, so that's why the paint, it looks excellent. So I'm gonna spin it around and do the other side. So this is kind of like what we're seeing, or what I'm seeing, I should say. We're pulling it off. I mean, this is the entire door, which if it wasn't for this mirror holding it on, I mean, it'd just be one piece. So it is, again, much easier than I anticipated. He's leaving a little bit of glue. So again, I think it's gonna get detailed though, so it's all spick and span and clean. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of what it looked like. If you were wondering, I'm still dying. It's very hot out here. And just like that, the driver's side is done too. I think it got even hotter out, so this side was even easier. The one thing I didn't show you guys is the engine, which I'm sure you guys are gonna wanna see what's in there. We don't know too much about it, other than, again, it only has 58,000 miles. Sorry, my Crocs are squeaking if you can hear that, because I'm sweating. They're only two-wheel drive. I'm not being very safe here. Max Force. Someone, I think, said this is like a glorified 6.0, which is a little scary, but if you guys know anything about these Max Force, let me know. Got some writing over here, steering box. So it said now we got to go through it and see if it's roadworthy to be going to all places of the Northeast and maybe beyond in the cold. But I'm gonna back it up to the trailer and see kind of what it looks like. Now that's a rig if I've ever seen one. Can you imagine seeing this thing going upstate? You're like, damn. If it was mine, they would be black for sure. Do some black accenting and really, really match the trailer. It would look killer, but I think it still looks great either way. I mean, some tinted windows on this thing, it would be. So, what do you guys think? You like it or no? I mean, I don't know how you could say you don't like that, but let's see. Also, editing this video, I realized I didn't close it out. So I did take it for a ride. We definitely need to dig into this thing and kind of get it roadworthy. Right now, it's not roadworthy. Not long distance roadworthy, I should say. We definitely got to put brakes on it. We got to just go through it top to bottom and try and figure out how everything works. You know, fog lights don't work, backup lights don't work, radio doesn't work. So we got to go through it and kind of see if we can make it roadworthy. And again, I don't even know if I'm going to be using this, but if I do, you know, it doesn't matter. If not, I help the guys out. They're good friends of mine. They help me out with a ton of stuff. So would you guys like to see me use this, or would you not like to see me use it? Big question mark. It's, again, it's very, very overkill, but we're trying not to use my little 1500 for the whole season. So what do you guys think? Put down in the comments. Do you want to see me use this? Do you want to see this thing? You want to pass this thing going up to upstate New York on 90 or the thruway? Let me know. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Again, thank you to anyone that entered the sweepstakes. It's, again, hot as could be out here. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Everyone appreciates it. So thank you for the support. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.